That's Debbie and Lisa, and I'm Sue, and we're from the Farm Family Support Group.
I'm Sylvia. My daughter is one of the less able ones in the group, okay? And she does boccia and swimming, and she loves it, and she gets such a lot out. They all do. I think it gives them a lot more confidence in themselves. We do a lot of other activities as well. We go bowling. We do a lot of things for carers. We joined the Special Olympics a year ago. But our kids are so full of enthusiasm. It's a joy to watch.
And also,
My name's Ben from Thongwell.
well, I'm there a bit to help my grandson, and I get the enjoyment to just being with the other children. And
Your friends, your mates.
Jean Nielsen. I go with my son Richard. It's a fantastic place.
My name is Richard. I like football, swimming in boccia.
Terry Coates, this is my son.
Ivy Ian.
We all meet 3-4 times a week, and it is like just one big family.
And it's Santa. And oh.
Oh, I'm Santa, yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
My name's Charlie Redfern and I play for Rotherham Phoenix Cricket Club. I do all sorts of work down the ground. I've helped at the cricket club since I was 10 years old. I've helped cutting grass, I've helped roll the wicket. In the summer I've put in quite a few hours before the Whitworth Cup final. That's a big major event at the club to just make sure the pitch was looking nice and making sure all the ground was looking decent. I've organised a couple of events such as race nights, other do's. So I'm a DJ as well, and I like to organise different events for the club to raise money. I like to see the club go forward in the league and helping raise money for the club. I'd say to the people of any sports club, just help your club out and just make sure they know what he's doing to the club, and if anything needs doing, ask.
I got involved in cycle speedway when I was 17. I was a big speedway follower of the Sheffield Tigers, and then I found out about cycle speedway and I thought, right, I can do speedway but on cycle bikes. Once I tried it, that was it. I was hooked. I rode for the Parkwood Aces and I'd been there 2 years and won the Sheffield Individual Championship, and then I started running the club till 85. But in 84 I got selected to ride for England, and unfortunately broke my wrist 4 weeks before the actual event, so missed out. But I've still got the letter at home. I've done probably about a dozen sessions for Park Academy, so but the kids from there have been absolutely tremendous. Amy Smith joined the club and rode in the British Ladies Championship. Well, we just try to let them experience cycle speedway, get them involved in the racing, let them see how exciting it is, how fearless it is, and then hopefully the kids will take it up.
My name's Ronald Wilkinson. I'm the groundsman for the cricket club. When I first got involved with it, it was run by the local colliery, known as One Main Cricket and Athletic Club. I started when I was 15, so it's 51 years ago. I've been chairman or treasurer for several years. I've retired from work and I just come as and when. Groundsman is 7 days a week, 365 years a year really. Preparing a wicket is probably a week's job at a time, you know. So it's quite a bit of work on a daily basis. If it rains or snows or blows, whatever, you've still got it to do. But I do work on the ground through the winter, keep the ground looking nice and tidy. But then they all mentioned, I made them out of old damaged seating that we had around the ground. It means a heck of a lot to the community because they can bring their families up here. There's nothing nicer than seeing a place full of people that are enjoying local sports, and I'm quite proud to be involved with it.
I'm Nisha Carter. I'm A2 coach with Borough Barnsley Swimming Club. I started out as a swimmer myself at 8. I've been in every squad and I swam to a Yorkshire Standard, a 200 butterfly. I then became injured and sort of managed to fall into coaching. The rest of my family's involved, so I had to come to the session. As I got more and more involved, I've gone through my qualifications and began teaching as a swimming teacher. So I've gone through my UKCC level 3, which has qualified me to be a senior coach.
Mitch has been coaching with us now for 2 years. In the last year, she's actually taken over the junior squad. They're doing exceptionally well.
The best part for me is training sessions. I have kids 6 nights a week. I don't get bored coming to see them. They're amazing. I get to see them progress, improve, compete at galas as well. I'm actually at Leeds University. I'm on a full-time sports coaching course. Juggling, it's quite difficult. Club's also very lenient of if I have uni work, that comes first. They've been very accommodating to say the amount of workload I've had.
A lot of the swimmers that she's coaching are coming on to Yorkshire Standard, National Standard. She's passed all her exams. All I can say is that she's been brilliant. And she's helping the club expand from no end.
My name's Vicky Harman. I started coaching as soon as I stopped doing gymnastics. At about 14, 15, got my first coaching badge, and from there worked in local leisure centres, went to university. I started as a community gymnastics coach in January of this year, and one of the first schools I went into was Maltby St Mary's. From that I've set up a couple of gymnastic clubs, Maltby being one of them. After discussing it with Chris Orthinge, with the head as well, we were absolutely fantastic and said yes, we really want the club, we'll get it going. So a couple of weeks after the Easter, we started the first club. On the first session I had a full turnout, so what I've had to do is get an assistant in, and eventually we'll both open it to the community. I enjoy every minute of it. Each week is varied and different, and the kids are absolutely fantastic. They work hard every week, they listen well. I go into the club and they achieve every single week. No matter what standard they're at, it's fantastic when they can finally do that move, what they've been working towards. If anyone said to me they want to get in coaching, then I'd say fantastic, go for it, get involved, start being a voluntary coach, work up and eventually be getting paid, and it's a job what you love, it's fantastic.
I'm Russ Barber, I'm the head swimming coach for City of Sheffield swim squad. My role is a joint position really between the Sheffield City Council, of which I'm the head coach of their swim training scheme.
Russ is a really great coach. He's so motivational and so inspiring. You know, every day he comes bouncing on poolside and is firing off ideas and constantly on the game. He never lets it slip, always thinking of new ideas, and as I said, just really inspiring and great to work for.
The bit I love is sitting down, working with a swimmer. They tell me what their dreams and ambitions are, and I've got to put a plan in place to make sure that that happens. Let's go, guys! My proudest achievement this year was Ellie and Braxton at the European Junior Championships. They've worked so hard all year, and for those to achieve their dreams in this year, I think is the best kind of reward we can have, really. So I think that's probably my proudest achievement.